Today we're going to be taking a quick look at some new 2022 Honda Africa Twin news that was just released out of Europe. This time it's official and not unofficial like the sneak peek 2022 CB and CBR500 changes that we talked about last week. If you haven't seen that video yet, you can click up in the top right corner or I'll have a link below. And before we dive into it, here's a quick shameless plug. If you follow me on social media or at HondaProKevin.com, then you already knew about all of this, but let's jump into it. So what did Honda change for 2022? Not a lot, as we just saw a complete overhaul on the bike in 2020, and if you want a detailed look at that generation bike, I'll link my Africa Twin video in the top right corner and below as well. We'll start off first with the standard Africa Twin and its 1100 engine, chassis, electronics package, and all of that good stuff stayed the same for this year. The changes come in the way of new black aluminum side covers and the aluminum rear carrier, like the Adventure Sports model has always had, now makes its way down to the standard model. You also have what Honda likes to call their new big logo graphics. And call me crazy, but I think we could have put some more thought into naming those, but what do I know? Then you have new DCT settings that have been further optimized for first and second gears to be smoother from a standing start and at very low speeds. Europe gets 3 colors with pearl glare white tricolor and matte ballistic black and Grand Prix red. American Honda hasn't given any info yet on what we'll be getting here, but if history repeats itself, we'll be lucky to have maybe 1 or 2 of those 3 options. And next up is the Africa Twin Adventure Sports model. The first round of changes for it comes in the way of its windscreen. It has a new 4.3-inch lower 5-stage adjustable windscreen to improve visibility, and Honda claims there's no compromise in overall protection from the weather, but we'll find out soon enough on that. The DCT model receives the same changes we just covered on the standard model and the same story with the black aluminum accents. The Adventure Sports model also gets a new graphic package, but this time around they thought of a more clever name as they are called Cracked Terrain. Those new graphics are laid over 2 different color options. You have the same pearl glare white tricolor and then you have matte ballistic black metallic. And again, if history repeats itself, then we'll only be getting 1 of those 2 options here in the States. Now, at the time of making this video, pricing hasn't been announced yet, so we're in the dark there, and it's the same story when it comes to colors, and even more for the American market, as they haven't even announced this bike yet. The 2021 started at $14,399 for the standard and $17,199 for the Adventure Sports model, and I would anticipate the price to increase by $100 to $200. They could surprise us and keep pricing the same, but I doubt it. And that's the new 2022 Honda Africa Twin, or CRF1100L as it's also called. What do you guys think about the new changes? And what else do you think Honda needs to update to really bring this bike to the next level? Oh, and for my viewers here in the States, what colors do you want to see American Honda bring over here? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below, and I'll be joining in on the conversation too. But that's a wrap for this one, guys. Thanks again for all the support lately. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.